All right, good morning, everyone. We are live from Mid-America Park West. No turf today. Back on dirt. Stars are the visitors after the coin toss, and Maddie DeMoss leads it off here. Number 27 with number 25, Lilia Mancina, on deck for the Stars. Expecting another scorcher here today, but right now we got overcast and like 78 degrees, so it's a dream compared to yesterday. Called strike. So strike one to Maddie on the inside corner. One ball, no strikes. And flares this one out just off the first base line, caught in foul territory, and that's one away. So that'll bring up number 25, Lilia Mancina. It's the first of 3 games on the day today. We are playing the OK Angels. Lilia hits this one hard to center field. That's going to hold. And that's 2 away. So 2 quick outs here. Brings up number 2, Peyton Marvel. Takes that first pitch for, I believe, called strike. I think he called that there. And this ball's hit out to right field. It's in play and caught just in fair territory, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for the Stars. So after the top of 1, it's a scoreless ball game. Stars go down in order. I'll get you starting lineups here in just a minute. So starting lineup for the Stars here would be Addie Osborne at third, Peyton Marvel at short, Maddie DeMoss at second, Caitlin Wieskamp at first. It's like out in left, it's going to be Ingrid Dalla. In center, Addie Kwong, and in right, Avery Gilbert. Behind the plate, number 25, Lilia Mancina, and in the circle for the Stars this morning, number 8, Josh Valtine. Saw Josh yesterday briefly in relief for Dylan, I believe, in game 2. She'll get the start here this morning. Here we go, first pitch ready from Joss. That first pitch is low for ball 1, so 1 ball, no strikes here. Number 7, Higbee. We're in the bottom of the first inning. Leadoff batter for the Angels. There's a little flare ball out into left field, and that drops in front of Ingrid. That ball just had eyes. Nothing anybody could do about that. And that's a leadoff base runner. The ball had eyes. Just misses high with that pitch, so 1 ball, no strikes here. Number 2 batter. Leadoff batter is on with a little bloop single. There's a good pitch. 59-mile-an-hour strike on the low inside corner. That'll level the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. So 2 balls and a strike here. Throw down to 2. She beats that out. That's the leadoff runner. Steals second. And they get a runner on 2. That's a good pitch. That'll load up the count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, I believe, here. And she gets her swinging. That's a strikeout for Joss. That's 1 out. So 1 down here. We are bottom of the 2nd inning, or bottom of the 1st inning. Scoreless ball game so far. That's a nice pitch. Ground ball up the middle to Peyton. She'll make the throw to 1, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Hey, way to cover that ball up the middle. Good job. Just a little high and outside with that pitch. It's ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes. We got 2 away here. Runner on 3rd. Ground ball to Peyton at short. She'll make the throw to 1. Way to get the ground ball. Good job, kid. That's 3. So we go to 2nd inning, and after 1, it's a scoreless ball game. What's that? Is it? Number 3, Addie Osborne will lead it off here for the Stars. In the top of the 2nd inning. Scoreless ball game. Number 7, Addie Kwong on deck. And Addie flares this out into right field. Get down, get down. Dropped just foul. And she'll get another crack at this. Drop just foul up the first baseline. Strike one. So 1 ball, no strikes here on Addie. Takes that pitch. 59-mile-an-hour strike. Low on the outside corner. Not throwing a ton of heat, but she's got pretty good location. And she holds on that pitch. Good job, kid. Yep. First base umpire agrees. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Addie. A little soft ground ball to second base, jammed her a bit. She made that close. She hustled down the line, but they got her. And that's first out of the inning. Can you?
You don't have to put it on.
Oh.
Unless you want it on.
I'll lose it if I don't. Okay, thanks. So first pitch strike there to Addie Kwong. Number 7. Number 10, Caitlin Wieskamp, is on deck for the Stars. No balls, 2 strikes here to Addie. Fouls that one straight back. Gotta love that sound of the ball going into the mesh backstop. Like almost silent. A lot easier to see through too. That pitch misses on the outside. Good eye, kid. 1 ball, 2 strikes. If you're wondering out there why we're looking through this mesh, though, instead of the clear view like we usually have, we are not allowed to hang anything on this fence. So we're streaming from a camera on top of a tripod. Good take, kid. 2 balls, 2 strikes here. Number 10, Caitlin Wieskamp on deck. 1 away here, top of 2. She takes that pitch high and inside for ball 3. That'll load up the count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Fouls that one away. Hey, good at bat. And that's a walk for Addie. After being down 0-2, she gets that all the way back. She's a 1-out base runner. That brings up number 10, Caitlin Wieskamp. Number 18, Brianna Blair on deck. The first pitch strike, 58-mile-an-hour strike, right down the pike. Caitlin takes that for strike 1. This is low and outside. That'll level the count off. 1 ball, 1 strike. Stars are wisely in their white jerseys today because it's supposed to be a scorcher all day. Check swing. That ball is going to stay fair up the first base line. They get the tag. That's second out of the inning. Moves the runner over. So that puts Addie Kwong in scoring position for Brie Blair. So Brie steps in there with 2 away. Takes that first pitch for a strike on the outside corner. That just maybe barely caught some corner, but it's a good pitch. One ball, 1 strike here to Brie. 2 away, top 2. fouls that back in. 1 ball, 2 strikes. This ball's hit hard. That's going to get down in the gap. That's going to score a run. That a girl. That's a good piece of hitting right there. Nice job, Bree. That scores Addie from second. And that's a 1-0 ball game. Stars lead, top 2. That brings up number 12, Ingrid Dalla. So Ingrid steps in, 2 away, Breeze on after the single into center field. RBI single. Half swing foul ball for strike 1. Just misses outside there. Good eye, kiddo. 1 ball, 1 strike. Guy seems to have a really good strike zone. And there's a ball off the handle to second, and they'll get Ingrid. Stars post 1 there. They lead this game after 1.5, 1-0. We go to the bottom of 2. So it looks like we're going to use the outfield rotation here for this game. So Bree's going to come into left field. Kelly Young's going to come into right. They'll probably rotate each inning like that. Other than that, lineup remains the same. Joss Feltine on the rubber for the Stars. There's a little pop. That's going to get out of play, though. One ball, 1 strike here. Leadoff batter, top 2. Nope, excuse me, bottom 2. There's a ground ball. Addie knocks that down. That ball was targeted for the hole. She made good coverage to get over there and knock it down, but she'll beat that out. It's an infield single. I don't think they'll score that in error. They shouldn't. She went a long way to get that ball. So leadoff batter on here for the Angels. Pitch misses a little low. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 balls, no strikes. So 2 balls and a strike here. Fouls that bunt straight back. That'll level the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And she gets her swinging, goes upstairs with the high heat and strikes her out. That's the first out of the inning. So 1 away here, bottom 2. And she's going, loses the handle coming up out of her crouch, and no throw there. So stolen base for number 21 for the Angels. Misses low and inside with that. Sorry, I stepped away to grab the other team's roster and lost track of the count for a second. That's what happens when you're flying solo, Robert. And there's a flare out into right field. Not playable, into the fence, foul ball. Two strikes here. Come on, get her. Man. Just missed, a little high, a little outside. So that's a 1-out walk. We got runners at first and second with 1 away here. Brings up number 11. Ainsley Lawson, uncommitted 2023. Man, tight strike zone. 1 ball, no strikes here. Fouls that one back and into the screen. So that'll level the count off. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's a good pitch. 59-mile-an-hour fastball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tries to climb the ladder there. She didn't bite. So count levels at 2 balls, 2 strikes. And she gets her swinging. That's another strikeout for Joss. That's the 2nd out of the inning, so 2 down here. Brings up number 5, Jordan Ramsey. She's She's a 2023 commit, but honestly, I can't read where she's committed to. So, and she fouls that bunt attempt off. And she fouls that bunt off for the second strike. Oh, she was out of the box. They call her out. So out of the box on the butt attempt, so she is out. That's third out of the inning. So after two, it's 1-0 Stars. Thank you. So we go to the top of three. Avery Gilbert will lead it off here for the Stars, and then we'll roll to the top of the order. Strike zones. So number 22, Avery Gilbert, leads it off here for the Stars. Number 27, Maddie DeMoss on deck. And he fouled that one straight back for strike one. No balls and a strike to Avery. After that pitch on the outside, no balls, 2 strikes. Watch a changeup. That ball's deep in the hole. She beats that out. That's an infield single for Avery. And it's a leadoff base runner for the Stars. And that'll bring up number 27, Maddie DeMoss. Number 25, Lilia Mancina on deck. She pulls back, does not offer on that, takes that first pitch for a ball. So 1 ball, no strikes. Two 2-0. That's a strike. 2 balls and a strike here to Maddie. Big hole in left center. Fouls it straight back. That'll level the count off. 2-2. Takes that pitch in the dirt. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes here to Maddie. Avery's on first after the leadoff single. Maddie fouls that one back. Hey, way to battle. Get one you can drive. Full count. Not going to walk it. Gets her swinging. That was a good pitch on the outside corner. Low outside corner. And that's one away. Brings up Lilia Mancina. Hey, Lil, come on, hit one hard. Good eye. Takes a pitch low and outside. Ball one. One ball, no strikes to Lilia. We are top of the third inning. Game Stars lead 1-0. That ball's fouled back into the screen. One ball, one strike to Lil. Peyton Marvel on deck. That's a good take, though. That was an off-speed pitch, way down in the zone. It's the first pitch I've seen him call that low. That's a good hit by Lil. That'll go in for a single in the left field. That gets by the left fielder. Avery's digging hard. She's going to get home. And that's a 2-0 lead for the Stars. Good hard line drive out into left field. It gets under the left fielder's glove and all the way to the fence. Avery scores from first, and Stars have a 2-0 lead. Brings up number 2, Peyton Marvel. Lilia stands 60 feet away. Let's post another run here. Come on, P, let's go. The ball's flared. Going to be caught by the second baseman. Little infield pop-up. She's frustrated with herself, but you know what? She's been out a long time, just working on getting the timing back. She made some good plays in the outfield, had a good ground rule double yesterday. That brings up number 3, Addie Osborne. There goes Addie with a base hit through the third base hole. And that's the third run of the ball game. That scores Lilia. RBI single, Addie Osborne. So one out here. Stars lead 3-0. 3 singles here so far in this inning. Addie Kwong, number 7, swings through that first pitch for strike 1. Foul up the third base line. Denny's showing some soccer skills there. I think I'd stick to softball. No balls, 2 strikes here to Addie. Just gets a piece of that. Addie O was going on the swing by Addie K. I think they had the hit and run on there. So count remains 0-2. Hey, good take. Good eye. Pitch is low and outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Addie K. Gets her swinging. So strikeout for Addie Kwong there, but Stars do damage. They post 2 runs. And after 2.5, it is a 3-0 ball game. Stars lead. Outfield rotates. Ingrid Dalla back to left. Avery Gilbert back to right. We go to bottom of the third inning here. It's a 3-0 lead for the Stars. Josh Velteen, numero ocho, in the circle. Hey, let's play good D here. Come on, girls. Girls have had leads in all 3 of their games. Let's just keep piling on here. Good D. Keep the bats going. Just misses with that changeup inside. 47-mile-an-hour changeup. He's running about a 12 to 13-mile differential fastball to changeup. That's a great changeup. That's a 45-mile-an-hour changeup. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. And gets her with the high heat. That's 1 away. Takes that first pitch for a ball. We got 1 out here in the bottom of the third inning. Just misses a little high with that. I think that's more about the height of the batter than the height of the pitch. Kind of crossed her right at the letters. There's the strike. Just brought that down about 2 inches, and so number 2. There's a ground ball right to Addie at 3. She'll make the throw to 1. Pulls Caitlin, but she just makes the tag and gets the out. And that's 1 away. That brings up number 7. Joss gets the pop up there on her own, and that'll end the inning. So Angels go down 1-2-3, and we are through 3, and it's 3-0 Stars. It's a lot of 3s. All on the good side for us. Girls just need to keep hitting, keep posting runs. So a little advice to anybody out there making up recruiting cards. The last 2 teams we've been against don't have theirs in jersey order number. Makes it really hard to go through here and find the girls when they come up to bat. I know ours is, I believe, organized by number. I think we've got the juniors up top, and then everybody else by number down below, I believe. If not, just a thought from the peanut gallery. Morning, Lynn. So Caitlin Wieskamp leads it off for the Stars. That's an infield pop-up, caught by third base. So 1 pitch, 1 out here. We got 1 down. We are in the top of the 4th inning, 3-0 Stars. Brings up number 18, Bree Blair. Called strike on the low inside corner. I haven't seen him call that low inside pitch like that yet. So tough take there for Bree. No balls and a strike. Number 12, Ingrid Dalla on deck. That pitch was off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike to Bree. One ball, 2 strikes. Fouls that one off up the third base line. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out here, top of 4. Hard foul ball up the first base line. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bree had a big at bat her last time. Drove one into right center for a base hit. Fatty Kwong standing on 2. That was the first run of the ball game. Little softer 1-hop ground ball at the first baseman. She eats it up, steps on 1, and that's 2 away. Brings up number 12, Ingrid Dalla. Hey, let's go with 2. Come on. Called strike. Right at the knees on the inside corner. Tough pitch. No balls and a strike here to Ingrid. Took a little bit off that pitch. Similar location, up a little bit, but strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes here. 2-strike hitter, kid. Let's go. Good take. Give her credit. That was a good 0-2 pitch, though. It was a good hold by Ingrid. That caught plate, but it was high. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. And there's a little flare ball up, and that's a great catch by the catcher. My goodness. Great pop. Great diving catch, and that's 3rd out of the inning. We go to bottom of 4. 3-0 game. Stars lead it. So first pitch from Joss is a fly ball out into left field. Breeze coming on strong, makes the play. That's one away. So one away here. We are in the bottom of the fourth inning. 3-0 ball game. That's a changeup, 49-mile-an-hour changeup on the outside corner. Gets the strike there. 0-1. Oh. Oh. Oh, you could hear that? And you could hear him, and oh, I feel bad for him. Need a minute or two here. Man, that's... All right. Took a couple minutes there. An unfortunate bounce for the umpire, but he looks okay now. And we play on. I forget where we were in the count, though. It's a ball on the inside corner. I think it's 2-0. I know the pitch that hit him was a ball because it hit in the dirt and bounced up. And gets her swinging there. That's a nice pitch from Joss. 58 miles an hour on the high outside corner. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes here. There's a ground ball to Maddie over at 2. Bobbles it for a second. She recovers, makes the play. That's 2 away. That brings up number 1. Ashanti McDade. She is a Cal commit, class of 2022. So Cal Berkeley commit here, just graduated, steps in with 2 away against Joss Feltine. Pitch misses on the inside. That's a nice strike. Took just a little bit off of that one, but just misses. Paints the outside corner of that pitch. That's strike 2. Full count here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on. And she gets her looking, strike 3. Beautiful pitch. Low down the middle of the strike zone. And after 4, score remains 3-0 Stars. Number 22, Avery Gilbert will lead it off here for the Stars. Followed by Maddie DeMoss, number 27, and the rest of the top of the order. So we are top of the 5th inning here in a 3-0 ball game. So Avery steps in here, lead off, top 5. Strike 1. Head on. That ball's fouled out, get down, and it's down, and oh, that's a hard collision out there in left field. Looks like everybody's okay out there. 3 girls chasing that pop-up foul ball. Collision into the fence, but looks like everybody's okay. So no balls, 2 strikes here. Good take on the outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Avery. Turned on that inside pitch. Not a good piece of that. Just a little out in front. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Goes after that high pitch. That's a strikeout. So that's first out of the inning, 1 away. This brings up number 27, Maddie DeMoss. Called strike, just a little bit off the plate, but he calls that one. So 0-1 to Maddie. Lilia on deck. There's a hard ball up the middle, base hit for Maddie. Brings up number 25, Lilia Mancina. So we got 1 away here. Maddie on first. Lilia coming up after the conference at the mound here. Peyton on deck. Takes that pitch inside for ball one. So 1 ball, no strikes here on Lil. Two and 0 to Lil. Two balls and a strike. So 3 balls and a strike here to Lil. Should see a pitch here to hit. Drive it, kid. That's walk. That's a 3-1 4-pitch walk on the illegal pitch to Lilia. So runners at first and second with 1 out here brings up Peyton Marvel. Line drive past the shortstop. Maddie will hold at 3. And that's a single for Peyton. Bases loaded for number 3, Addie Osborne. Come on, Addie girl, put on a smile. Go get one. Another illegal pitch called. Good hack for Addie there. Fouls that one back. Ground ball at the shortstop, off of the backhand of her glove. That'll score 2. So Maddie and Lil score. That's a 5-0 ball game right there. Good hard hit, Addie Osborne. So brings up number 7, Addie Kwong. There's a little pop. God, catcher makes the play on that. That's 2 good plays the catcher's made on little pop fouls. That's the second out of the inning, so 2 away. Brings up number 10, Caitlin Wieskamp. 2 away, 2 on. Hard ground ball right at the shortstop. She'll go to 3 and get the force, and that'll end the inning. Stars tack on 2. We are through 4.5. It's 5-0 Stars. Hey, can anybody have the game up on, are we 5th or 6th inning?
It's 6.
Top, bottom
Just
is
hit
6,
5.
right? Okay, that's what I thought.
When I looked
Okay,
5 minutes ago.
that's what I thought, but problem is, the umpire's out there. I don't know how it's, you're never going to get that overturned. But Lil looked sure that it hit her. That's the thing, but.
Like I said, she probably felt it, but he didn't see it.
Right.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what
No.
she felt. Even if it did hit her.
Right. No.
I guess you stay on the base.
But they had no idea. They see it. Yeah, that's tough.
Well, like you said, when you see
That's a
him,
fluke play.
what does it mean when he's cutting?
Yeah, I thought he was pointing at her foot saying hit her. So number 5 here leads it off for the Angels. We are bottom of 6, 5-0 Stars. Squares around to bunt that. And she's out of the box on the bunt attempt. That's the second time that's happened today. And that's one away. There's a ground ball to Addie at 3. She'll make the throw across the diamond. Steve Reich at 1. And that's 1 away. 2 away, excuse me. So that's 2 away. We're probably down to about 18 minutes or so in this ball game. We may get through 7 before we get to 18. We're about, if we start on time, we should be down to about 17, 18 minutes. There's a ground ball to Addie. Strike to 1. That's a 3-pitch inning for Joss and the Stars. And that's perfect. And we are through 6, and it's 5-0 Stars. And for that 3-pitch inning, Corinne said the Velteens are buying the first round.
Actually, Ben said that.
Oh, Ben said that?
Why not?
The first round of sodas.
I was going to say water. but-
First round of sodas are on the Velteens. So Peyton Marvel back out to lead it off for the Stars after the crazy play. So Lily is going to lead it off here for the Stars. She was in the box. She and everybody else thought she was hitting the foot. Everybody advanced as she was going down to first, and umpire said she was not hit. Threw it to third and got the force out there. That ended the inning. So Lil was technically still at the plate. So she will come back out with a fresh set of pitches here. And so Lil leads it off here. We're top of 7, 5-0 Stars. Fouls that one straight back. That's a good cut. No balls and a strike to Lilia. And change up. They're going to check on that. I think she went. She did. No balls, 2 strikes here to Lil. That was a tough changeup on the outside corner. She couldn't quite hold up. Come on, Lil. That's a girl. Good hold. Takes that pitch high outside. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Lilia. Peyton Marble is on deck. Little piece of that ball. That stays fair. Catcher bobbles it, and she'll beat that out. That's going to be it's going to be an E2, I believe. But she is I left it in the car. Lily is a leadoff base runner for the Stars. Brings up number 2, Peyton Marvel. Number 3, Addie Osborne on deck. That ball's hit hard but foul and out the third base line and out of play. No balls and a strike to Peyton. That ball might have had home run distance on it. Just need to straighten that out a little. She was a little in front of it. And that changeup at 47 miles an hour, she's way in front of. No balls, 2 strikes here.
I know. It's a quick turnaround, huh?
There's a little flare on the infield. 2 players coming at it. Shortstop makes a great play. Great diving play, and that's 1 away. Yeah, if she doesn't catch that, they get Lily a 2. Well, maybe not, though. The way she was diving, though, if she doesn't catch that, ball's rolling towards first. So number 3, Addie Osborne takes that first pitch for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes to Addie K on deck. Two balls, no strikes to Addie here. Get 1 hard, kid. Hit her last at bat. This ball's hit out into left field. She got into that a bit, and that'll be fielded by the left fielder, and that's 2 away. Brings up number 7, Addie K. Gets Addie swinging at that first pitch. It's a nice pitch on the outside corner there. No balls and a strike to Addie K. Caitlin Wieskamp, number 10, on deck for the Stars. We've got 2 outs here. We are top of 7. Fouls that straight back. 5-0 Stars. You know what, so she chases, gets her on the strikeout. You know what, these games are an hour and 20 minutes, they drop the time, so we're pretty much at time anyway. Sorry. Because it's so hot. So the games dropped to 80-minute games, and our 4 o'clock game, they removed the 4 o'clock games, we play at 6.
Yeah, I knew that.
So we're at like,
Yeah, there were.
we're at like 78 minutes right now, so this is going to be, well, this is it anyway. This is bottom of 7, so. That's what I said. I said, let's just play 8, 10, and let's play 8, 10, and midnight. So here we go. We are bottom of 7. Leadoff batter First pitch bunting, she fouls that off, and that's strike one. So we are at time, but we're bottom of 7, so irrelevant either way. Stars lead 5-0. Just need to hold here. Joss Velteen's pitched a gem. 6 strikeouts. That pitch misses low, a little outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. This ball's hit hard out into left field. That's over Ingrid's head. Into the fence. That's going to be a leadoff double. Second inning in a row. Or not second inning in a row, because last inning was a 3-pitch inning. Second time in this game they've had a leadoff double. It's all right.
Ain't nothing hurt. Here we go.
Hey, bear down. Let's go. Good D. We're good. This ball's hit out into left center. That's going to score the first run. And they got her in a rundown. Make that throw. Ooh, they had her in that rundown. Just didn't quite get the throw off early enough. I think that was Avery that came in from right field to cover that. We got a pinch runner here, I believe, for the pitcher. So courtesy runner, number 7 comes in. So it's a 5-1 ball game. Nobody out here, runner on first. That ball's fouled up into the screen. Strike 1. No balls and a strike here. That's a great pitch. 0-2. That's a nice changeup. Paints that outside corner. That's called strike 3. Sits her down on the outside. Strikeout number 7. Out number 1. 1 away here. Bottom of 7.
Twist it up the middle.
Hard ground ball off Addie's glove at 3. Dead ball. That'll put runners at the corners. Well, they're going to give her 2. So runners on second, third with 1 away. Called strike 1. So we got 1 away. Runners on second, third. Stars lead 5-1. Strike 2. Back-to-back batters. Joss is at 0-2. See if we can get this one here. Oh, man, that's a good 0-2 pitch. Just missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fouls it straight back. Ground ball right to Maddie at 2. She goes to 1, gets the out. I'll trade a run for an out any day on that situation. So 5-2 ball game, 2 outs. Runner advances to third. That'll bring up number 23, Nene Turner. She's a 2022 commit.
Stay solid.
To the Seminoles, but it ain't Florida State, so I'm not sure who it is. Takes a first pitch for a ball. One ball, no strikes.
Oh no.
Avery, what?
Oh no.
Can't do that. Oh,
Hey, get one more of those. We're good.
oh boy.
He had that same play earlier, made it like it was like a mirror.
Did. Yeah. 5-3.
No, she just came in and he took the one that she kind of basket caught. It looked identical. It was like it was the same play that she made.
Just misses. That's one ball, one strike.
Battle hard here, eh? Here we go. Do your best right now.
Fouls that ball up the third base line. One ball, two strikes here. One out.
Best pitch, Jay.
5-3 ball game. And fouls that one back into the screen. Fouls that back. Count remains one ball, two strikes. And strikes her out. That'll end the ball game. So Stars win that 5-3. They beat the Oklahoma Angels. We get a break here. We play again at noon, where it'll be a lot hotter, and it's already getting hot now. So Stars are 1-1-1 after their first three pool games. Good win, girls. We go on to Game 4. We'll see you all at 12 o'clock Central Time.